going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're here, man. We are here on this Thursday this week, going by fast. This year is going by fast already, man. Almost at the end of January, man. Where's January gone, man? Year going by really quick. Yeah. Always for some people to get up in here. Got Sean in the building. What's going on? Shout out to all the over the road drivers out there, all the food service drivers out there, man. Wait for some drivers to get up in here before I start talking about some things as usual, you know. Shout out to all the new drivers that's coming in the game, man. And one thing I want to talk about, all the new drivers, if you guys want to avoid working on Sundays, I can assure you that Cheney Brothers is not working on Sundays. At least that's what I heard. So, you know what I mean? I went and asked today because, Cisco and US Food with their Saturday plan, I was kind of worried that it was going to trickle down. But when I asked Cheney, I'm like, hey, you guys going to be doing that Sunday stuff? What they told me, they was like, you know what, we care about family, man. We ain't going to be doing that Sunday stuff. So, you know what I mean? They're not going to be doing that Sunday stuff, man, because, they care for the family, yo. They care for the family. I mean, how much they making that Cheney a year? That's like a question in food service. That's a question where that's kind of like a hard question because in food service it's all about the route that you're on. You gotta get in, you gotta get trained, you gotta just prove yourself and whatever, and you keep moving up that way because you might go on a route that make 80,000, you might go on a route that make 90, then you might go on a route that make way more than that. So it all depends on the location that you work at. All depends on it depends on you as a driver, on your drive. Um, it depends a lot of how you're being trained also because it's a lot of guys, man. If you're not trained the right way to do for food service, if you're not trained the right way to do food service, you're gonna um you're gonna put a bad taste in your mouth. You're not really gonna want to do it. You know, Florida say 10,000 a month if you do 651 cases a day. So there you go. We got a driver. He said you can make 10,000 a month if you do 651 cases a day. And I can assure you, that number, that math, that sounds like a good math right there. And that goes back to my video. I don't know if you watched my video where I say that food service drivers should make at least $120,000 a year. And I don't know how good you guys at in doing math, but 10,000 a month times 12, that's 120,000. So he's not far off on that. Money good. We got 8 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Yeah, so I want to assure you guys, man, that Cheney is not gonna be going to that Sunday stuff, man. I want to ask a question for y'all, man, because I was concerned about that Sunday stuff, man. I was concerned about the Sunday schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanna see those drivers that's out there working on Sundays. I want to see them. I want to see who they are, what they look like, and what the hell they doing working out there on Sundays, and why, who, what, when, where, and why. You know what I mean? Messing up the game. That's what you guys are doing, man. You guys are taking part of messing up the game. At the end of the day, everybody got to do what they have to do, but you got to understand in this life of trucking, you have a thing called options, right? Always remember that, fellas. In life, you got options, man. You know. Yeah, but back to your question, Ricardo. On Cheney drivers, man, they making good money, man. As long as you're willing to do the work, you're gonna make the money. You know, you're gonna make the money, man. You're gonna make the money. I know we need a few more drivers in the Palm Beach location. I think they're good up in Cocoa. Yeah, I believe they're good in Cocoa, man. They got a solid crew up there. Last time I checked, um, man, Pompano, Florida is looking good right now. I think they're pretty much set down there. Um, I think Miami could use some more drivers. I'm not 100% sure on that. Uh, all the other locations in Florida, you guys probably pretty much got to get them a call or something to see if they need people over there. But I know that the Riviera location, they could use a couple more people over there. You know. So tell you guys one thing, man. If you come to Cheney, you don't got to worry about working on Sundays. You know, we're not going to a Sunday schedule, guys. We are not going to a Sunday schedule. This was confirmed today. You know, truck money. Yeah, what's going on, man? Hey, yeah, you work tonight? Shout out to all the McLean drivers out there. One thing about going over there to McLean, especially on the grocery side, man, you gotta have patience, guys. Your first year over there on the grocery side, any food service company, the first year, I know this sounds cliche, but the first year is gonna be the roughest year. It's gonna be really hard. You're gonna be bouncing around all over the place. Unless you came in highly recommended, unless you came in from another food service company doing running a big route, more than likely you're gonna be like on the extra board and you're gonna be bouncing all over the place, you know. That's how it is the first year in food service. So I want to tell all the drivers, all the new drivers out there, when you just get in, you gotta have a little patience, you know. The more patience you have, the better it's gonna become at the end of the day. You know, I know a lot of people out there, man, they want it. They want their cake and they want it now, you know? And I get it, man. You know, I get it. But when you come to the food service game, no matter what company you go to, um, just have a little patience, guys, and everything gonna work itself out. You know what I mean? You know, what I mean, even those guys that's gonna be getting with those companies that's gonna be working on Sundays. You know, if you used to go into church with your family, just have a little patience, man. You only probably got to work Sundays for like probably like a year. So you probably gotta tell your pastor that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to work. I ain't gonna lie, man. That Sunday schedule is funny to me, man. You know what I mean? But I guess company they gotta do what they gotta do because it's the demand for making these deliveries and the demand for keeping drivers, it ain't easy, you know? And but I just don't understand because it's hard enough to keep drivers. I really want to see the call out rate, how often drivers going to be calling in sick on the Sunday. You know what I mean? Especially those drivers, you got a lot of young drivers coming in. A lot of drivers going to be going out, hanging out, partying, just chilling, just being a human being. So even if they commit to that Sunday, a lot of drivers they probably going to be late, stuff like that, So I really want to see what type of feedback they're going to get when they do get those drivers that gonna be coming in on the Sunday. I I predict it's gonna be bad at first. You know what I mean? Gonna be a lot of call outs. You got guys that call out on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What's gonna make Sunday any different? You know? I think it's just gonna be at a higher pace, at a higher rate. We got 9 people in the building, man. Where you guys tuning in from? What company you guys working for? How is it going out there? How the year started? You know, like I'm not gonna lie, the year started out good for me over here at Cheney. Having a bad week this week. I ain't getting as much cases as I used to, but having a bad week. I cannot afford to have a bad week next week. Can't have 2 bad weeks in a row. So I'm just gonna go ahead and forget about this week, and I'm gonna look forward to next week. Today, I only got 454 cases. I ain't even like I didn't even understand that, but it's all good. It's hard to get drivers over here, on Sunday. Yeah, it's hard to get drivers, man. Like you can't blame the drivers, man. Like people got a life. You know what I mean? People got a life, bro. Like, what I mean? People got a life outside of work. You know, people have a life outside of work. These people stretching in the middle of the road, like crazy. So enjoy my light week. Consider it a vacation. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. I get where you're coming from, but my vacation this year gonna be in Jamaica, man. It ain't gonna be nothing close to work. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm taking me a nice trip to Jamaica. That's gonna be my first week of vacation. And my second week of vacation is probably gonna be in the Cayman Islands or something. That's gonna be my vacation. I'm gonna start put my little vacation money away. You gotta enjoy your life, guys. You gotta enjoy your free time. You know, I know a lot of people, man. When they take vacation, they just like to sit around the house. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to do a staycation too. But sometimes it's good to get out. Oh, Sunday is when y'all flood Miami. I know them guys. I know them new drivers. I know they hate coming to Miami. I would hate it too, man. I hate delivering Miami. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Depending on what part of Miami you go to, Miami is just a location that's is busy from the morning until the nighttime, man. Miami like kind of like Atlanta, like so much people pass through Miami. Say new drivers hate the L house. I never did the L house. I never did the L house before. I can imagine why they probably hate the L house, because I can imagine that you probably putting products all over the place. They probably want the sodas over here. They probably want the canned goods over there, French fries over there. You know, paper goods over here. So it's probably not easy to deal with. You know, I always see them guys rolling out with the big 48s. You know, so new drivers, man, they just got to get in and put in the work and just let everything come to them, come easy to them. Uh-huh. You home, boy? You all right? Why you sleep? Come on, wake up. You're home. You had a long day? Huh? Huh? Oh man, my son talking about he had a long day in school. He just don't know what we go through out here. Come on, hold your drink right. You can go ring the doorbell. I feel like it's getting chilly down here in Florida though. Yeah, I feel like it's getting a little chilly. Yeah, I was going the street route. I thought, what Cheney location you out of? Because I thought the L House, I thought they run dedicated. Yeah, I thought L House was dedicated. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm just waiting to see what type of route they're gonna send me tomorrow. See how they gonna do me tomorrow. See if they send my route already. Yeah. Not yet, y'all. But yo, I'm at the crib, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You watch us on the replay, just know that Cheney Brothers is hiring, and we ain't gonna be working on Sundays, guys.